All right, kiddos. Let's go over your homework. Oh, number. What are we doing? 12. Is M is less than or equal to 3,600. Number 14 is A is greater than or equal to 45.
Wait. This is...
Wait.
That's 12.
Yep. Number 16 is T is greater than or equal to 200. Uh-oh. Number 18 is false. Number 20 is true. Number 22 is true. Number 24 is right there. And 26, 28.
It's 24.
I can't say 20.
Yeah, I can't say 20.
I did exactly that. That's awesome.
Awesome.
26.
Oh, gosh. What did we do through 38? Or did we go through 42?
38.
We went to 38.
38. What do you know? You did the wrong thing, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I flipped my number line.
No, you're fine.
No, it's not 5.
No.
So number 30 is X is less than or equal to -1.
Why did we skip 26? Oh, that's right. I'm sorry.
Because it's odd.
Continue.
Just like you. Number 32. So racist. You know, one year, then this really worked because, you know, it used to be, especially in public school, at a school that you're not at very long or whatever, people are like dumb sometimes. And they're like saying, you're racist, when, you know, you're just like, no, you did bad. And so one year I decided, okay, just to mess with people and end this thing forever, I said, okay, this week I'm going to be racist against white people. So all the white people are stuck with this, whatever. And then the next, okay, I'm going to be a racist against Hispanic people this week. And then the next week, I'm going to be racist against black people this week. And so then we all learned that no, Mr. Fulkerson's not actually racist. Get over yourselves and move on with your life. So, where are we at? 32?
30.
32. I already said 30. You weren't listening. You were too busy being
You can
racist.
tell me one more.
32.
Tell me one that I missed.
32 is X is greater than or equal to -10. 30. 30.
-10.
That's what it said. 30 is X is less than or equal to -1. You're welcome. 34 is X is less than 9. 36 is S is greater than or equal to 1,500. And number 38 is C students work. At number 38, you'd have to, I can't tell you what your answer should be, because number 38, it's whatever you...
Wait,
I didn't do 38 because I didn't know what to do.
36 was 750 though, wasn't it?
36 is... you didn't read it right. Because it says Madison Middle School spends $750 per year on club. They spend at least twice that amount on after-school activities. Write an equation. Inequality represents how much they spend on after-school activities. So you'd have to multiply it by 2, which is where the 1,500 comes from.
Okay. I just need a good pen.
Like a regular pen.
I just
Why not?
want
In your
research
giant pen bag, you don't have this normal pen.
Yes, I have like all these markers and then
You sound like me.
whatever this is.
Mr. Sean, I wrote research on 38. Does that count?
Sure. Any questions on that homework set?
I will email you a picture
Okay.
whenever I get it done. Okay.
All right, any questions on that homework set? Britton, did you figure out your terrible, horrible, no good, very bads?
No.
Well, then, don't you have questions?
Yes.
Okay, we'll ask them.
We did 2 sets.
No, on the other
right?
one.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, on the other one. Oh, we did.
The other
Other
one
one.
sucks. I quit at
Yeah,
22.
we had
2 Oh, like we had an older one?
we had 2 sets of homework.
Oh. See, this is what I get for doing things this way.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm already- okay.
Because I'm not sure that I
Wrote it down?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, what was our other one? It was the other homework assignment. What numbers was it?
8 to 28. No, wait. Yeah.
8 through 28, page 233 to 234.
Oh, wow. Page.
Okie smoky dokey.
What am I talking about? Okay. No, it's pages 233.
That's what I said. It's 8 through what now?
8 to 28 units.
28. And that's like exactly what we just said, but it's fine. Number 8. Are you ready? Pay close attention. Number 8 is -3. Number 10 is 2. Number 12 is 0. Number 14 is 1 4/10. Number 16, the equation would be 25 plus 0.45 m equals 40 plus 0.25 m. And when you solve that, you get 75 miles.
I'm gonna ask about that in a minute.
How do you feel about that?
It's too long. I got a pen. Well, I don't know.
Good job. Okay, number 18 is -18. Number 20 is 1 84/100. 22 is -24. 24, the equation would be 48 plus 3c equals 7c. And when you solve it, you get $12.
You are going too fast. I will attack you.
Calm down, take a breath.
Deep breath.
You what?
My biology. Okay.
Number 26, the equation would be 1/2 a plus 5 equals 3/5 times the quantity a plus 5. And once you solve it, you end up with Paula being 25 years old and Ang or Ong or something. Angie, sure, why not? Abbreviated, is 15 years old.
Girl, you never did.
Number 28, 28A is 5, and 28B is 20 units. So, what questions do y'all have about those?
Can you re-say
No.
16? Really slow.
We say 24. We say 24.
16.
And
See, do you mind hard for me?
And 14 and 12.
I can't do all these things at once. Right now, I'm reading the answer to 16. The answer is, the equation bit, is 25 plus 0.45 m equals 40 plus 0.25 m. And when you solve it, you end up with 75 miles.
Okay.
Now, what else?
Okay, 22 through 28. And then I'm done.
Children. You just got scared of 22, you big baby. I should make you like do it up on the board or something. It's just because it's fractions.
No, I got all of my family to help me with this, and we ended up saying, you know what, you're going to wait till class. That's what they all said.
OMG. Number 22 is just fractions. Fractions are just numbers. Calm down.
What did you
With
get?
the line.
What did you get?
With a line, yeah, it's called a fraction bar.
What did you get?
I don't know, I didn't finish it.
Yeah, this is all I got.
See, we did it all.
Wait, so-
All right, let's look at 22. Because of crybabies. Am I recording? Yeah, good. Good.
What's this?
Man overboard. Ha ha ha. I played a new board game the other day that my dad got that we played on Sunday, where you were escaping from prison or something, and part of it was solving these puzzles that were a lot like that. I was pretty good at those puzzles. I was a little bit surprised.
You were.
I was surprised. And then my wife called me because she had a meeting that day, and then she had a headache, and so she went home. And so she called me, and I was playing the game, and I told her, "What do you want? I'm trying to escape from prison." It was so funny. Okay, what are we doing? Number 22? Page 233, number 22. Yay. Okay. All right. Fractions are just numbers for the 5,280th time. Fractions are just numbers. Negative 1/4 x plus 6 equals 2/3 x. Oh, where have we got? 2/3 x plus 28. All right, crybabies, what you gonna do? See, later y'all can watch this recording and you can show it to your parents. Be like, he calls us crybabies.
We do -6 and then do it minus.
Sure, -6. Let's do it.
See, that's what I did at first, and then I gave up that.
Oh my gosh. Fractions are just numbers.
They have skinny lines. We've been over this.
Don't be scared. So we didn't touch negative 1/4 x, so we're going to bring that down, right?
Yes.
Equals 2/3 x. What's 28 minus 6?
Wait, what are we doing?
28 minus 6.
28 minus. Oh, it's 22.
Yeah. Yeah. What are we going to do now?
Now we're going to do plus 1/4.
I'd move the x terms on one side and the number ones on the other side, so because it'll be less steps that way. So I would take and move this one instead.
So then you do it minus 2/3.
Yeah, minus 2/3. So what's negative 1/4 minus 2/3?
Do you need to get a common denominator?
You do need to get a common denominator. Do it. Yeah.
I don't want to do the butterfly method. It's gotta be 12. 12 is gonna be.
It's gonna be true either way, whether you do it my way or your way. On this problem, it's the same way. True facts.
So it's minus, or is it plus?
Are the signs the same or different?
Same. So it's gonna be like negative or negative.
So you add and keep the sign.
So that's 11 over 12.
Negative, right?
And then you bring down the 22, so it'll be equals 22. And then that's the end of our problem.
Is x by itself?
Oh.
No, it's not. So what we got to do now? How's that negative 11/12 attached to the x?
Divide it?
You do divide it. How do you divide fractions, guys and gals?
You have to make it
You flip it
number.
You flip it. You multiply it by if it was a mixed number, you would is what you're thinking of. But it's already it's regular. So times negative 12/11, right? I was doing one earlier today in my Algebra 2 class, and if they were better at this, they would have been able to do the problem a lot faster. They were stuck punching things in their calculator because they didn't remember how to do this. And then I showed them this, and they said, "What had happened?"
a few lines and some X's and.
What goes into 22 and 11?
11.
11. What's 11 divided by 11?
1.
What's 22 divided by 11?
2.
Look at how easy that is. What's 2 times negative 12?
Negative 24.
Negative 24.
Over
1.
It doesn't have to be over 1.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Any questions on that problem?
No.
You see how not scary those fractions are there? Easy. No problem. Fractions are numbers.
I got close. I just didn't finish.
Fish are friends, not food. Okay.
What? Fish are food.
What else do we want to look at here?
Oh, I have one.
24, 26.
Oh my gosh, calm down. What do we want to look at? Tell me something specific.
26.
26.
Our fractions.
5 years ago, Aang was half as old as Paula. Any Avatar The Last Airbender watchers in here? Oh, that's a shame. Best TV show ever made, and it's an animated kids show. It's really good.
I don't know why they made a live action.
It was awful. Don't watch that. Skip it.
They aren't.
Okay, it's awful even if you've never watched the show, and if you watch the show, it's worse. Now, what are we doing? 26? Yes. 5 years ago, Aang was half as old as Paula. Now he is 3/5 as old as Paula. Complete the table shown below. Then use the table to write and solve an equation to find their current ages. So, the chart that they give us is Aang. That's where my brain was going. Aang the Avatar. It's not spelled the same, but whatever. Paula. It could be Paula. Which is the same name, just pronounced different.
You know what I did? I had a really bad day the day I decided to do this problem. So when I just read like the 3/5 or 3/4 or whatever, I was like, nope. I moved on to a different subject.
Yeah, that's the impression I'm getting. You just said, no fractions today.
No, I'm not doing them.
Okay. 5 years ago, Paula was half as old as now. This is the now, right? And this is the then, 5 years ago. So to go from this to this, we did 1/2 times this, right? Right? Yes, no, maybe? Yes. So to get from here to here, they gave us in the word problem that now she's 3/5 as old. So 3/5 as now. So there's our other piece of the table, right? And so to find an equation, we're gonna stick these two bits together. How does that sound? That bit and this bit. Actually, we're not even doing those bits, right? We got to find the different. What am I talking about? We're trying to find Aang's age, so we're going to look at. So to find a formula for this one, it would be to get from this year to this year. It would be this plus 5, right? Because it's 5 years difference, yes? Okay. So Aang would be, what am I writing? 1/2 A plus 5. And that equals the other side. Three-fifths times A plus 5. So now we have a beautiful equation. And we should solve it now.
Would we do the distributive property?
Sure.
Yeah.
That is absolutely a way to do it. There are several different paths to victory here, but that sounds like a great one. So we've got 1/2.
So is it real quick? Is it wrong to
Yes.
is it wrong to do minus 1/2 and do it minus 3/5 and 1/2? Like
You can't do that yet. So let me see if I'm following what you're saying. So don't copy this down. So you're saying to do minus 1/2 A here and then minus 1/2 A here?
yes.
Okay, we can't do that yet because of these parentheses. This isn't 3/5 A, it's 3/5 times A plus 5. So they're not quite like terms yet.
Oh,
So we have to do the distributive property first, and then then we do that.
Okay, that's what I was confused about because that's the
Yeah.
one big thing I keep doing out of habit.
Right. Yeah. So sometimes, and this is that where I was talking about. We have those 3 steps. This is that half a step. We got to do clean first. What am I writing? Oh, erase. I'm erasing. Is what I'm doing. All right. So we haven't touched anything on the left side. So now we've got 1/2 A plus 5. What's 3/5 times A?
3/5 A.
Wow.
Yeah.
Smart. They just go together.
What's 3/5 times 5?
Wouldn't it be 15?
Oh.
Would it be what?
Hold
It'd
on.
be 3.
5/1.
Do some scratch paper if you need to.
Wouldn't it be
15.
15?
It would be 15/5, which reduces.
So 3.
Oh, that would be
It's a 3.
You know, he's just like this.
Now what?
Now we compare the like terms.
Sure.
So
Put them together.
minus 1/2.
Sure. You like to put the variables on the right. I've noticed that. Eventually, you may have a teacher that will count that wrong if you leave it that way.
You're not supposed to put on the right?
It doesn't matter. It actually doesn't matter at all.
Well, then why would you have a teacher that wouldn't?
Because the traditional convention is to end up with your answer as X or whatever equals some number.
Oh, so A is
Not like the answer is 6.
Yeah. It doesn't actually matter because of the symmetric property. And if you ever have a teacher that doesn't and you have like a huge amount of guts, you should give them back a paper and say no because symmetric property and see what happens.
We're subtracting, do we need to make it a common denominator so we can do the butterfly method?
Yep.
Or just the easy way into the tiny.
This problem's the same way.
I need the butterfly. I hate it in my head.
What?
Amanda, you said no because of
So it's 1/10, 8.
friend.
Because of Brian, what'd you say?
My brain. Yes, symmetrical properties. Imagine you also just got it wrong.
Nice.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Think of the butterfly as Patrick Star. Then this would be a negative 2.
2, no, 1/5.
I'm running out of 2.
1/10.
No,
Because it's not supposed to be on the right.
it's already reduced. It's gonna be 2/10.
Well, yeah, basically.
What's
But
it?
then he doesn't care, so you
1, 2.
Oh.
No, it's just trying to check.
1, 2.
No, I'm doing
When we get to college, we get like 0.
You don't know.
So did y'all get 1/10?
This goes back
Did it work out?
Mr. Shaw.
Yes, we got one.
Yeah, we're gonna be
Yes.
college doing
So
calculus.
cute.
I'm so
And we're gonna get it so wrong because
I have never had a former student message me a college question about a math class, but I have had multiple old students ask me a question about a science class.
Whoa.
I always help them if I can. Every once in a while, I have to be like, I don't know. Good luck.
Mr. Shaw.
Okay, would you
What is your
What should we do now?
should you minus the 5 and get a negative 2?
Sure, why not?
So it's minus 3.
Oh, it's negative.
I'll keep trying to collect everything on one side. What's 5 minus 5?
What's 5
200.
What's 5 minus 5?
I know.
Thank you.
10th, A plus.
Now what?
Oh, negative.
Negative. And then you divide
By what?
the fractions.
Sure. But remember, we got to do everything, right?
Yeah.
We're solving this a really weird way, but we're going to get there eventually.
What?
Y'all are leading us down a weird path, but it's fine.
That's what I meant.
What's 0 divided by 1/10? 0. Sounds great. A. What's negative 2 divided by 1/10?
Okay. And then you times it. Wait, what do you do? You divide stuff?
How do you divide fractions?
You flip it.
Flip the second one so we can get those decimals out of here. Times 10 over 1, right?
Oh, wait. I thought it was 1 over 2.
You flip the bottom one and multiply.
It's negative. A equals negative 2.
No, it's not. It's 0 equals A minus. I told you we were solving it a weird way, but this is the path y'all have led us down. What should we do now?
The problem with society these days is we think too much.
No, that's not the problem with society. Maybe think too little. What should we do now? We still don't have A by itself. What should we do?
Add 20 to both sides.
Add 20 to both sides.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And so then
A
20 equals A.
You also have
Throwing this out there, a faster way from this point on.
But we still don't get both of the kids' ages. We only get.
Okay, fine. A is 20, and then we plug it back up here and figure. Well, yeah. What's Paula is older, right?
You're so tall.
Hold up. Why don't we keep the 0 when we minus the 5? If A was half,
25 years old?
if A was half of Apollo,
We should have ended up with 15. What did we do?
we did something wrong.
We thought.
A is half of Apollo. So then he's 20.
She's 40. Wait, I think we messed up on the -5 stuff. Like the minus 5.
Should be 35. That's what I said.
Yeah, I think we messed up right there.
Where?
On the 5 equals 1/10 A plus 3. I don't know. Maybe we should have done -3.
Well, yeah, but that's not gonna. We're still gonna end up with A equals 20. What did we do wrong? Did we do something else wrong?
You have the pen.
You have the power.
Yeah, but I'm just listening to what y'all are saying.
The screen. No, just
I didn't even.
Is that all you're gonna do?
You know we were on something else. You think we were best
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do because we don't have time to sit here and figure out what the heck is happening right now. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna take a bit and I'm gonna look at that one and we're gonna come back on it on Thursday. Okay? That's gonna be the faster way to figure out what's happening.
That we're going to be doing just that on Thursday.
No.
There's not going to be time for
Quit that noise.
Right.
Quit that. Did y'all have any other ones other than that one?
Yeah, Britain.
Yes.
Britain just got scared of fractions, so
Yes.
she'll get over herself.
Look at where we ended up now. A equals 20. Only
Connie, you should do 24 like I told you to.
24 is not hard. Let's look at 24.
I don't know.
We can get 24 real quick and then we'll move on to the next bit. So number 24.
The $12 one?
24. So Gabriella bought some school supplies for $48 and then bought 3 CDs. Men did not buy, any school supplies, but bought 7 CDs. All the CDs cost the same amount, and they both spent the same amount of money. So money 1 equals money 2, right? 2, right?
That's a 1.
This is. right? That's one piece of information it tells us, right? It also tells us that the first person, whoever they were, spent $48 plus they bought how many CDs?
Wait, can you also put the number above the M? Like not straight above it, but like on the side.
That's a different thing.
It is? Is that squaring it? Or?
And if you remember, if we have a number next to M, then that means multiplied. This is called a subscript. It's just something more. It's just a more specific variable. So, like if we're doing a problem that was talking about two different boys, we might have B1 and B2. And then this, like that's an exponent, and so we don't want to do that.
Because it makes it
Yeah, so it's just a different way to write things. Advanced mode. Y'all got this. Okay. It also tells us that the second person just bought 7 CDs, right?
Mm-hmm.
So since those are equal, we can use those bits and make an equation, right? Yes.
Could you do
So 48. You don't have to write all of this stuff that I'm writing here. You don't necessarily have to write all of that.
I'm already writing it down.
That's fine.
Mr. Sean.
What you need to do is you need to be able to look at the equation and say that they're equal. And so 48 plus,
No.
let me get this down, sir, and then I'll listen to you. Equals 7C, right? So those are equal. Now, what are you saying?
To find out the price of the CDs, can you do 48 divided by 7C? Or
No.
Because there's also the school supplies.
That's right.
yeah.
Okay, so now we need to solve for C. So what should we do?
Why do we not keep the M's?
That was just me kind of writing down how this idea works. Yeah.
So then the real problem we need to do is 48 plus 3C equals 17.
That's right. So what are we going to do to solve for C now?
Minus
We're
3C.
minus 3, yeah.
Sure.
So then you have 4.
Bring down our 48, right? What's 7C minus 3C?
4C.
4C. Now what?
Would we divide the...
4.
Divide 4. That's right.
And 4 goes into 48 12 times, so our answer is 12. Well, no, because we still have 12C, don't we? Or no, yeah, C.
It would be,
Yeah, C equals 12, so it's 12.
That's right. Okay.
could we do number 6?
Yeah. We can do number 16. At least part of it. So we use the table to write and solve an equation to find the number of miles a rental car must be driven for each option to cost the same. Okay, so 20, this is number 16. Okay, so it gives us a table where we've got cost per day and cost per mile, right? So our base cost is which one? The cost per day or the cost per mile?
Cost per day.
Cost per day is the base, right? And so like for option A, to figure it out, we would do $25 plus 45 cents. And we want these 45 cents per times the mile, right? Sorry. We want these to come out the same. So it's the same kind of idea as number 24. So this has got to equal $40 per day plus, is it 25 cents? Yeah, 25 cents per mile. And then you'd solve that for M, just like what we've been doing.
That makes sense. It makes dollars.
Was that 2 tenths, 1/5, 5 times, what is that? How many days? 75. 75 miles is what the answer is. I skipped all the intermediate steps But that's what you get when you're finished.
Okay.
Okie smoky dokey. We have 2 lessons and then we get to do a test. What? No, not today.
I won't be back until June.
Of course he's happy about it. He can yell at us like fighting.
No, we're doing really well. We're gonna make sure we solidly review for sure. I'm very confused about that statement.
Right when I had another test, I'm gonna have another test.
That's a really stupid pun, person. Okay.
What was it?
You wouldn't get it. Because you probably, have you read The Wheel of Time?
Yes.
You wouldn't get it.
No. I heard it's good.
It depends on what you think is good. I quite like it, but it wouldn't be for everybody. But that's true of everything. In fact, often, the better something is, the more polarizing it can be.
You know what a meat is?
Do I know what a meat is?
A
A
meat.
meep. No. I know what a meeple is.
Like a meatball?
Meeple. M-E-E-P-L-E. Meeple.
Meeple?
Yeah, a meeple. What is this? This is pre-algebra? Yes?
No, it's all human.
Y'all are lying.
Yeah.
Y'all are lying. Now y'all got me saying stupid things.
If people are gonna start with making random rules, then it makes sense. Now it's gonna be algebra 7.3.
Say.
I can't do this.
This is sweet slime.
No, wait, I think you have it.
I'm not even doing anything. My brain is hurting.
My brain is hurting. That's kind of true.
It doesn't have any.
Well, no, your brain can hurt. Your mind cannot hurt.
Yeah, well, a headache isn't your brain hurting.
It could be. Depends on the type of headache.
Brain doesn't have any nerve endings.
No, a headache is where you don't drink enough water and your blood is
No,
like
a headache
floating,
is
and then when it goes past your head.
No, if I had a hole in
A
my
headache
skull
is
and I touched my brain, I would not feel it from my brain.
and then
I would feel probably the pain of my skull being open, unless there's. I mean, probably. It's because that's why it's like there's this video of this dude who's a professional violin player.
Lesson 4. Solving inequalities.
Even I refuse.
Okay. Examples. Number 1.
We already have a lesson called solving.
No, we do not. We have a lesson called inequalities. We do not have a lesson called solving them.
Hold on.
Okay.
Ha!
You're clear.
No, I'm quite opaque, but that's okay. Oh my gosh, Nathan, you yelled so loud you made people not hear my awesome dad joke, but it's okay. We're moving on.
You should see me at my family photos.
You mean I should hear you?
No.
Okay, so example number 1. X plus 5. We're gonna, for all of these, we're going to solve and graph solution. Okay, X plus 5 is greater than 12. So here's how we do these. With one exception, which we're going to see soonish. You solve these just like we pretend like this was an equals sign. And then we solve them. So if that was an equals sign, what would we do?
5 equals 12.
What would we do?
Subtract 5.
Subtract 5.
Is it 8? No.
So X is greater than
7.
7. And then we're going to graph that solution. So there's part of our answer. The other part of our answer
I understand now.
is going to be labeling a 0 here. And then doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. We don't have to label them all if we count by ones. If you count by something else, you need to label them. Are we going to do an open or a closed circle?
Open.
Open. That's right. Which direction are we going to shade?
That part I didn't understand.
We're gonna go the right side.
Which direction is that guy facing?
Left. So we're gonna have to go.
It's not facing left.
X is gonna be higher.
It's pointing. It's like eating the bigger numbers. Is that what you're thinking? It's pointing to the right, though.
Oh, okay. I was like,
I know. That's why I stopped and made sure we were talking about the same difference, the same thing. Yeah. So since it's pointing that way, we're going to shade that way because X is greater than. Greater than would be getting bigger. Bigger is going to the right. We're shading that direction. We're making that thing there, and then that's our answer. Both of those together. Moving on. Questions? No? Okay, good. Numero dos.
my brain is like a Dell. A very, very old Dell computer.
I didn't count Adele like I was gonna.
He did say Adele, but
I was gonna say what song?
which song are you talking about? You talking about
Yeah, my brain's just.
her new album?
Why?
My brain is a music. It classifies as a music.
I'm going to give you 2, and y'all are going to do them. Ready, go. First one is Y plus 10 is less than 3. Oh, what have I
If
written?
you've watched Encanto, you know, talk about the second half.
Still haven't watched that one.
So with Y,
Is it any good?
It is.
The preview looked like it was going to be kind of like meh. But
Well, for me,
was it
as
good?
being a Mexican, it was good because it's a
Because it didn't look the trailer like Coco, for example. It's very Mexican culture, right? But that one didn't look like it was going to be. Is it pretty good though?
That one, yes, I would say personally it was a
Well, good. I'll have to check it out.
It was a good fun movie. It was a fun.
Good. Second one is X plus 7 is greater than or equal to 10. Go.
If you watch it, my favorite character is
Bruno.
Bruno. Yeah.
Gotcha. Bruno. Bruno. Is it actually spelled with?
It doesn't have the.
Yeah. So then.
It is Bruno.
Okay.
Like my name's got that.
Yeah.
So you have to go to art.
Well.
Bruno.
But
It's not what I. Yeah. No. Yeah. We're tracking together.
So on the number line,
This is not how you write your art.
the negatives would be going to the left.
Yeah. Well, the less than would be going to the left. Oh yeah, and the negatives are going to the left as well. Yeah.
Could you do minus 10, but it would come out negative?
Yep.
X plus
Are you good?
X plus greater than is approximately 3.
Wait, so
What are you saying?
why are we missing so many faster?
Because of dancing. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I've actually done
Bunch of sinners dancing. I'm totally kidding. Of course.
something.
Why didn't you do the performances here?
I don't want to.
Understandable.
Well, no, I don't know. How do they do it? Yeah, so there's
Good job. I'm so proud.
yellow.
I'm so proud of myself.
It's not me.
I love how you write your X's.
X.
I'm hurting.
X.
Why?
Is your brain hurting? Because my brain, or whose name I do not know.
My brain is really. My brain.
Just let us know.
No. And I am quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't care either. It is not something I need to care about.
Life is not something.
It is not.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
It's very tasty.
You know, that's like probably the most overrated movie of all time.
What?
Wait.
Forrest Gump.
Never seen candy. I've never seen candy that has been.
There's your answers, kiddos.
I didn't notice the other one, but okay. I'm pretty sure I got it right.
What do you mean you're pretty sure you got it right?
I was throwing the number line. But I got the same thing that you got for the
Well, good.
graphic.
I don't know what my head is doing today, but it's struggling.
Okay, we're going to do 2 more examples, at least, possibly more.
What? Everybody go very, very slowly.
Okay. It doesn't matter how fast you go, it matters how fast I go, goober.
Well, we could get
Or is it Goma? All right. So here's a couple more examples. And we're going to learn, you know, that with one exception thing that I was talking about a minute ago. We're going to learn that.
exceptions suck.
So the first one we're going to do is 3x is less than or equal to 15. So this one, there is no exception. No big deal. How are we going to get rid of that 3? Divide it. So we're going to divide 3 on both sides. We're dividing by a positive number.
So 1/3.
I said that on purpose, right? Okay, so x is going to be less than or equal to what? 5. Sounds great. Okay, so now we're going to graph our solution set. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We're going to draw our number line, draw our arrows. We're going to put a 0 on here. We're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do a filled in circle, right?
Oh, wait.
And then we're going to shade which direction?
Left.
To the left. To the left, to the left.
Mr. Sean.
Everything you own's in the box to the left. And then however the rest of that song goes, I don't know. Yes, sir.
So what does filling in or not filling in the circle mean again?
Means that if we put that means it includes 5 or doesn't include 5. If it's got a line underneath, then it includes this number. If it doesn't have a line underneath, then it's not including. Okay, so now our next example. This one is going to be the one that's got our exception. This is the only way in which solving these so far is not like an equals. Okay? And that is if we have negative, let's do a fraction, I think. Let's do negative 3/4 y is less than 12. Okay. So now, how is that negative 3/4 attached to the y? So added, subtracted, multiplied, divided, something else. It's multiplied. So how do we get rid of it? Divide. Now, how do we divide fractions? Multiply by the reciprocal, right? So we're going to flip it over. Now, here's where this gets different. Whenever you multiply or divide an inequality by a negative, it flips this sign. Okay. So this is canceling, but it's going to, since we multiplied or we divided by a negative, this is going to turn into y is greater than. And then what is 12 times negative 3/4?
It's 9.
Negative 9. It is negative 9.
How is it how is it negative?
Reduce it.
So is it? So I picked the 4.
Hey, worked.
Hey, okay.
Wait.
So we're going to put our 0 on here. We're going to go over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. -9. We're going to do a filled in circle or an open circle? Open circle. Which direction are we going to shade? To the right or to the left? To the right. What time is it? 3:07? Yeah, that's great. Perfect. We're going to do a word problem. Wouldn't y'all rather practice some now before you have to get home and do them all on your own?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be preferable?
And then Britain will be like next.
She'll still be texting and say, like, I have problems with.
And then
Okay.
she'll have all of them.
Let's do a word problem. Macy. No, we need better names than that. Your name combined with somebody else's name. Let's go. Ooh, look, I made it crooked. No, we've already got Bryn as one of them. And Caridad. Brindad. Americanized spelling. Oh yeah, apparently we've made it different, but that's fine. Binda. That wasn't quite what we were trying to write, but it's fine. It'll work. Binda is making
Lots of money.
each lots of money of her friends. Oh wow, she's got friends?
I know, right?
Each of her friends. Each of her 7 friends.
She has that.
A bracelet. How sweet.
Oh.
I would never, but
You what?
a bracelet.
Yeah, black. She's making him a bracelet, apparently.
You
Yep.
better fix it because we're gonna make fun of you.
Why would I care about that?
Because we saw you cry.
Bunch of big babies. She does not want
Friends.
to spend
They're all breakup.
more than.
1 cent.
I'm gonna make this hard if y'all don't quit being rude. $40.
You said you didn't care.
Okay, Binda. All right. $40 on $40. That's fine. $40. We want to find the maximum cost for each bracelet. No, what are we calling this? Bracelet.
What if you just
Girl, you're saying your friends are their worth is less than $40?
Okay.
What if you just divide 740?
That is ultimately where we're going to go. So the equation we're going to set up, or excuse me, the inequality we're going to set up is we want her to spend less than $40, right? And she has 7 friends, and she's making a bracelet. So 7 times bracelets. Has got a bracelet, sure. Is got to be less than $40. So now we got to solve for B. So what are we going to do?
Divide
by 7.
And 7 goes into 40 only.
Now, here's a tricky thing, and I did this kind of on purpose. Yep.
Backlit window.
What is well, this one, first of all, we got to do 7 into 40. And gotta get this for dollarness. How many times does 7 go into 40?
5.
5 times. 5 times 7 is 35. Subtract it, right? 5. 7 goes into 50. How many times?
7.
7 times. 7 times 7 is 49. 1. 7 goes into 10. How many times? Once. 1 times 7 is 7. We're going to bring down a 3. 7 goes into 30. How many times? 4 times. Are we going to round up or stay the same?
Stay the same.
Stay the same because 4 is less than 5. So we ended up with $5.71 is greater than B. Now, in order to graph this solution set, we need to flip this around so we can know which direction to shake. Now, we got to flip everything, and this is why we did it this way.
B is less than 5.
That's right. B is less than $5.71. And then we graph the solution set for this. Whoa. Then we're going to put a 0 on there, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to put a mark right here at 5.71, right? Are we going to have an open or a closed circle? Open.
7. 6.
Which direction are we going to shade?
To the left.
To the left. Homework. I don't know why we putting up early, kids. It ain't even 3:15. I ain't said to go home. It don't matter. You got homework, and you sure as heck better write it down, or else we're going to have problems, aren't we? Okay. Homework. Pages. 247. How about just page 247? I think that sounds good. It may not be as exciting as you think, but we shall see.
Open.
Nathan, I'm going to kick you out of the class.
Thank you.
Homework.
You're gonna make it hard.
Page 247. We're doing numbers 12 through please be nice. Is that what you said? 50 evens.
Well, I had hope.
Now it's time to put up, and now it's 3:15.
My hopes have been stabbed.
Guten bye.
They've been stabbed through his